for some reason, you know, cornfield during the middle of a zombie apocalypse, middle of nowhere. Typical, typical. Just.
My mom was going to be in a snip.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was nice to meet you both.
Why do these guys? Why are they just like treating it like it's normal? Hey, dude, I think I'm just gonna go home now. My mom's gonna be mad I'm coming out late. All right, man, no problem. I'll see you tomorrow night. Just come over and we can hang out again.
I was worried it'd be bad
Yeah,
here,
what the
too.
heck?
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Well, Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
Yeah. We need a place to stay.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then.
Oh, not his daughter. He's a good Samaritan.
Honey, do
That's
you
me.
know who this
Good
man
Samaritan. I'm a good guy. Trust me.
Yes.
is? Okay then. Well,
I'm not a
you
zombie.
hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah.
It's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. Take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have.
It seems like this game's a lot of it's very much
Let's have a look.
dialogue based. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is
A lot of it's
smooth
about
as hell.
listening to each other and whatnot.
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like.
I don't want to
Seems
put
like
it hurts
things
like
got
hell.
awful bad in the
I don't want to be a
cities.
pussy.
What did you say your name was?
No use in complaining.
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green.
Herschel knows your name. Was I supposed to hide my name?
How'd this happen?
Car accident.
That's so. Where were you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who were you with? The girl?
I was with nobody. I was not going to
So-
jail.
Yeah, it is.
You said we. That's all. House is full up with mine.
Herschel
You
will
gotta know if
definitely
there's
remember
one
that.
free sleeping in the barn.
Man, I just screwed up our trust bond.
Just there. We're done here.
He's never gonna
How
trust
did
me
you get
ever
your
now.
name, darling?
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
Clementine, why is
Looking
that?
after her until we find her parents.
Clementine, why is that that's a song.
Dad,
An old,
so I'm thinking,
I can't think of the
first
lyrics.
thing tomorrow, we gotta
Not the Oh
reinforce
Sweet
the
Child
fence
of
around the
Mine.
farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't even remember. I'm not even
I
gonna
don't
try
know
and
what
think
you
about
saw
it.
on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious
Somebody's sending me
shit
text
going down.
messages.
I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Doing a live com right now. No time.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
We saw about 3,000 zombies.
I got chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
That would be
Me and
kind
those
of
folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta
nice.
do it. Really.
you know,
I
okay.
already said okay.
I would never want a zombie apocalypse to
Well, I'm
happen,
all done
and that would
here.
be scary as
Start
hell,
to feel better
and a
tomorrow.
lot of people would die, and it would just be terrible.
Leg gets
But
bad.
in the off chance, like something crazy like that happened, even though I don't think it's really possible, you know, for like dead people, maybe like some
probably
Resident
just
Evil
have to shoot
virus
you.
type thing. I don't know. That's probably more plausible than just
Well,
dead
clean
people,
it,
whatnot.
redress it, and you'll be fine.
But
Okay.
wouldn't it be kind of just hypothetically,
Just
not
like
realistically,
such
because
a
we
good
obviously
barn.
don't want
We'll be
zombies to
seeing
be
you
after
bright and
us?
early.
Wouldn't it be
Nothing
kind of
wrong
cool
with the way you think
to, you know, kind of just like
Towards making
not have to go to your work, not have to do these things, and just, you know, like spend your day like fortifying your house into a freaking fort, you know? Just like when you were little and you always used to build forts, you know, and you thought you were making all this defense, and you're like, oh, or like when you made snow forts, you know, you're like,
It
you build up
smells
this
like-
one side, then you're like, oh, I know, I need more over here, so you build up one side and manure.
manure.
Manure? Like when a horse plops?
Just like that.
Plops, plops. I didn't want to say shit because she's just a little tyke and she doesn't need to hear
Yes,
this
my mom
language.
and Dad.
Don't worry, I can be your dad. Not really.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
25,000
Okay.
miles. Uh-oh. Hopefully no zombies come after us.
I love you, baby.
Are we gonna go to Dreamland? You know what? Just from that dream, I'm gonna make an inference. Our guy at the beginning apparently was going to jail from what I wasn't really listening because I was talking. But I think he was going to jail because we're in a police car and whatnot, and we were in handcuffs. So, relatively easy inference.
Hey, get up.
I'm guessing we got framed for something, like, it sounds like his wife's there. I bet our wife got killed or
slept in a
something,
barn,
maybe
little
by
lady.
somebody
Lucky
else,
you don't have
and
spiders in your hair.
they thought it was us, so
But
we're
I
the one
bet
going to
your
jail. So
daddy scared
actually,
'em all away,
we
huh?
are a good Samaritan,
Not her dad.
because we didn't actually do anything.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
Yeah, let's go
Better get
build up the
going, or we won't hear
fortifications.
the end of it.
Let's
That's my
build
boy, Ken Jr.
2
Call him
towers.
Duck, though.
We'll put machine guns in them. Not that we have those.
Where do parents name their kids Duck?
We're from Fort Lauderdale. We were on our way back before things up and went bananas. The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
That's me, knocking heads together.
I'll see what the girl would like.
Ah, gotta consult the missus. I understand. Honey, Duck, this is Lee.
Always
And,
gotta consult
what's
the
the girl's
missus.
name?
Clementine.
Always make sure your
Clementine.
lady's happy.
That is a very pretty
Girls in
name.
relationships, advice
Thanks.
3.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the
But
faster
you don't
we
wanna
get this
deal
fence
with,
up, the better.
Pissed off
I wanna
girlfriend.
build a fence.
It's not good.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On
Let's
the
build a
tractor?
fence.
Cool.
10 feet
Stuck it all
tall.
up to it.
Surrounded with machine guns in the army.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch.
Not realistic.
We can visit.
Alright. Where are we going?
It's not the most reliable pickup in the world, but it gets the job done.
But it'll do.
It's actually a piece of shit, but Hall's all right.
Be sure to check in with everyone you've met so far. Okay. Well,
Hey there, girls. You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well,
because you're so smart.
so you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian. Back
Okay,
in Fort
I know he's
Lauderdale.
not trying to
Like
hit on
Hershey
this
here,
person, but
except
that sounded
more
like a
with dogs
really,
and
really
cats and,
cheesy,
not horses.
not pick
What
up
is it
line,
that
but
you
just
do?
kind of hit on it.
I
So,
used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
what do you do when people
We
aren't
need to hope
eating
that
each
we can
other?
go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
Yeah, my mistake.
We'll all be home soon.
How did you handle getting through the city?
I have a
I
bad
just
habit of doing that.
drove.
I'm sorry, guys. You guys are probably just
So
like,
many
get
people
on to
who
the
live
objective, beast mode.
Ask people.
But
Over some, just
when I play games, you know, that have multiple paths, multiple options, multiple
I
side
want to go
quests,
home tomorrow,
multiple
but even
dialogues,
then I can't
I'm one
take
that
it
I really like to absorb the story. You know, I'm not one that just like rushes through stories. Like if it's a very in-depth
Don't you
game
wanna
and
go
there's a
back to
lot
the
of
moment
side
before you
stuff,
knew about
a
all
lot
this?
of background story that you don't necessarily need.
This could all be Providence, you know?
Not what we saw.
You just never
I
realize
didn't
when
hear what she
something
said,
is
so I think I
happening
might
to
have said
you,
the wrong thing.
what you're being given. Maybe this will all work out.
Your optimism is refreshing. New. These past couple days. at least.
Optimistic.
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Anyways, let's go talk to these guys back here.
Hey, Lee.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could
In
cut
games
those two
like
guys to
this,
length, that
you
sure
know, I
speed
like to
things
get the
up.
full background story. You know, it develops the characters more, and I like games that really make you feel emotionally
Dad
attached
doesn't
to
know how
characters. You know what I
bad it
mean?
is.
It's not just like very static, more dynamic. You know, you feel
I saw a guy in
when
a lab
game
kill a
developers do a
kid.
good job
A
of
boy. Just
you
shot
know,
him right in the face.
really making their characters seem like, you know, somebody you actually care about.
Was the boy one of the walkers?
I don't even know. He was either attacking the guy or asking for help. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, bastard. Poor girl's brains in.
Whoa.
He said it so
I
like
couldn't do
nonchalant. Bashed
I'm just
poor
glad we're
girl's
getting this
brains
fence
in.
built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there.
No,
How about
man.
yours?
We need to
How's your
get a
family?
little bit of a community going. This is just like my end of the world thing.
I'm not quite sure where my ex-wife is.
Ah. Oh. Yeah.
You know,
For sure.
I don't know if you guys heard that commentary, that end of the world or whatever.
That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
You know, I talked about one of the great things about where I live, and just if something like that ever happened, just the fact that you have, you know, a small community of people would be better, I think, than being solo. At times, you know, there's its advantages. If you're by yourself, you could obviously move faster, etc. You know, get around faster. You don't have to rely on other people. What is, can I just like, why is this microphone over here? Alright, let's go. Are we going somewhere?
Hey there, Kenny. So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out.
Yeah.
Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying.
Dolphin?
Gotcha wouldn't be wild
You
about
killed
it, but the boat's
dolphins?
not that bad.
You son of a bitch. How's your son doing? Need any
Need
help?
any help?
I want to get this car fixed.
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
Got 50 kids.
Nah, no kids.
But I'm a
Little
great
light
dude.
one,
anyway.
then.
You know. How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ.
Ow.
It's lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. We're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna phase
I
us.
just bit my tongue super hard.
See you.
Where the heck am I supposed to go?
You should know that if you weren't leaving with Kenny today, I wouldn't stand for your lack of honesty last night.
I'm not sure I'd follow.
I ain't dumb. I caught you in that lie last night about who you were with in that car. And honestly, I don't even want to know. How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until your boy found me.
Well, you're no worse for wear.
Relatively true.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters.
Family's
agree with
important. 3 F's,
Brought up
guys.
too? Yes.
The 3 F's
Where's
of
your
life,
family
the
now?
important things. You got
Friends?
faith, you
Wife,
got family,
girlfriend?
and you got friends, in that order. No wife anymore.
No wife. Not anymore. I think she's up in Virginia, maybe.
Sorry to hear it.
It's kind of like
Now you've
the
got
real
this little
Walking
girl
Dead.
to
Maybe
take
we gotta
care
go
of.
find our life or something.
Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
I was looking.
I was being attacked and she came to my rescue.
Got rescued by a little girl, you pussy.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
Uh-oh.
Go! I'll get my gun!
What's going on? Give me the shotgun. Where's the zombies? Oh, somebody's getting eaten. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey guys, whoa, little scary thing here in the middle, but I just wanted to let you guys know my HD PVR kind of crapped out on me right here. I was actually importing this into my thing or whatever. I went to work for 6 hours, came back. It was done importing, and as I was watching through this part right here, I noticed the audio and the video and then like the video of my face, they were all off, and I was like, something must have happened, and I was like, this can't be good because this might throw off everything. And I think so far, I think I got everything fixed, but there's about a 40-second part right here, right where you're watching right now, where for some reason my Hapaj just kind of pooped on me. Maybe it was because I've been recording for so long. I'm not sure, but basically I'll just give you a quick little recap. I'm trying to fill you in, and this is actually taking longer than the original 40 seconds. But essentially, you know, Sean's dying. He's getting eaten by zombies. The kid's on the tractor. He's getting eaten by zombies, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? And at first I was like, save the boy, because he's just a boy. And then I was like, screw that, that's a stupid, it's a zombie apocalypse. Save Sean because he's a man and he's got the manpower, and that's actually will be useful later on in the future, etc. So I go to save Sean, and Kenny, my homeboy, he goes and picks his son off the tractor, saves him, and then I'm trying to push the tractor off to save Sean, and because his foot's caught in there, right? That's why he was stuck. I don't know if you can see that. And so I'm trying to push it off. I ended up didn't push it off. I couldn't get him off. Sean gets eaten by zombie. Not eaten, but he gets bitten, and then his dad comes, blows him with a shotgun and whatnot. Doesn't blow him. He blows their heads off. Whatever. He doesn't actually give them blowjobs. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened, and that's the part you miss. And this was me filling you in on that gap and explaining why there's kind of a little cut right here. And now we're going to get back to the action. Hope you guys are enjoying. Do that. But in the case, and I quickly remembered, this is, you know, a zombie apocalypse, and we're going to need as much, you know, manpower as possible. So in that situation, although I want to rescue the boy because he's still just a little child, we got to remember, you know, the guy, he's going to be way more useful for everybody else's survival. So, you know, jeez, man.
I'm sorry. Sorry? Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry. You tried to help him, but this piece of shit let him die.
Hey, come on.
You can't blame Ken.
Yeah. You can. I mean, if that was my son, if it was between my son and somebody else's, I would rescue my son as well, you know? He should have just got the kid off the tractor, set him down really quick. The kid could have ran for himself then, and then just help me push the tractor off, you know? But that's not how it happened. I'm sorry, Kenny. And I'm sorry to this dude's son. I feel like I should have done something.
You've got that ride to make it if you want it.
Oh, if I would have chosen the boy then, because it said you chose to rescue Sean. If I would have chosen the boy, would Sean have been safe then and the boy would get eaten? You know? But then, would I still get the ride? So then I'd be kind of stuck. I don't know. These are tough decisions.